Alright, I'll get this tour started real quickly. Just a second. Let me do a couple of things. Open up chat. Let's see. There we go. Alright, let's see. Pop out chat so I can see what you guys are talking about. Nobody is chatting, so I don't know how to pop chat out. Let's see. Zero comments. Oh, there's chat. Okay, I figured it out. Alright. Pop out chat. Alright. What's up, guys? I'm going to give a real quick tour. We are, of course, on Advanced Automation Realm today. You guys have seen me fly past this bridge about, I don't know, 10, 15 times probably. I really hope you make a mob farm. We are working on updating a lot of the mob farms, iron, mob farm, this and that, whatever. Here on Advanced Automation because of the changes of 1.16. I don't really get the 2,300 ingots per hour farm. It was really like, it can be depending on your device. Okay, ForestPupoozle is here. He has Totem and Elytra, alright. TacoDude has an Elytra, awesome. Depending on your device, every farm isn't necessarily going to be for you. Make a diamond farm, please. Yeah, make a diamond farm. Okay, I don't think they followed me. Well, this tour is going terribly. Let me go back to the overworld and collect those two dudes. This is why it would have been better if they had joined voice chat, but they couldn't. So, I'll got a bit about the 20 is the video about. I'm not. Did I sleep at the fish farm last? Jesus Christ. Is laggy. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know. I would have to go back and watch it to see why it's laggy. Let's see. What's up, Pretty Gaming? Sorry I missed your message there initially. It's not laggy. I haven't watched it other than when I rendered it. I haven't watched it on YouTube, so I can't say if it's laggy, but I didn't notice it being laggy when I was processing it. I don't know where those two dudes ran off to. Let's go find them. Is that regular ice? I don't know. What do you mean by regular ice? What do you play on? I play on Windows 10. It was like 2B2 milestone. I don't know what that means. Oh, the Anarchy server for Java. Are they going to tour? Look, what are we doing here, guys? I'll go do something else if they don't quit messing around. Change the cake skin. Okay. This stream is about to be over. I have a sneaky feeling. I have other things to be doing. Do I know Iscal85? I do not. Is that a Java player? I played Minecraft Bedrock. Is that Nether Tunnel? Yeah, that was a Nether Tunnel a while ago. Okay, guys. Let's see. Okay, guys. I gotta go. Me know when you want to tour. Bye. Alright guys, this stream has just went off the rails. However, I do have a backup plan. Let's talk about stacked iron farms. I was planning on doing a video. Let's just turn it into a stream. I don't have a lot of time for that. Could I do a Q&A 7000? We could do a Q&A right now. If you got a question, I might have a Rip. Yeah, I don't. They jumped on Discord and asked for a tour. Said they had plenty of time. I don't know. I don't know. All right, here we are in my testing world that I've done a little bit of testing in. Let me switch my. Let's switch to that. That's a little better for testing. I know it doesn't have the AA logo on it, but it can't be perfect. I haven't set up all my see, I have different scenes here, one in OBS, and I haven't set up one for screen capture that has the AA logo on it yet. What are you gonna do, right? I wasn't planning on doing this today. I wasn't prepared to jump into this mechanic. I just joined the stream. I have no idea what's happening. Well, we were going to give a quick tour of AA to a couple of new members, but I don't know. They weren't prepared to tour. I don't know what was going on, so I have decided to switch it up, and let's talk about stacking mechanics. Well, hello there, Juan David. Now, I will probably chop the stream up and convert it into a video, so don't worry about that. What's going on? We're talking about stacking villages. Now, as you notice, this is 20 beds and 10 villagers. How old are you? Okay. I guess we won't talk about stacked villages. We'll wait for the video. I guess I'll jump back on AA and work on the iron farms. How old am I? I'm 43. Let's go gather up some materials for our iron farm that we need to fix in the perimeter. Sorry, I was bringing back chat back up. I closed it accidentally. Bro, why do you call yourself old guy if you're not old? I have told this story a bunch of times, but I don't mind telling it again. When I first joined Xbox, Xbox Live gives you a gibberish name. It's like sweeping door or jumping bean. Or it's always gibberish and then a number. Say hi to Prudy for me. All right, I will. Are you the same Gab from Dr. Jen Cyan's Discord? Bro, why do you coach? Oh, the stream is constant change in direction. I love it. I had every intention of giving those guys a tour, and they would not come on with it. I cannot with that. I have limited time, and I don't mind helping anybody in the world. Oh, there you go. There's Pretty right there. I don't mind helping anyone in the world. I help everyone. I don't care what Discord you're from. I don't care what server you're from. I don't care if you also make videos that compete with mine. I don't care about any of that. I will help anyone, anytime, anywhere. I only ask that you don't waste my time, and I will do my best to not waste yours. That's why I mark my farms broken if they don't work. That's why I do a lot of things to not waste people's time. And when people waste mine, it goes from 0 to like 40 just so fast with me. I'm not angry with them, but I just like it just like that's my like biggest pet peeve. I don't waste your time and you don't waste mine. All right, let's see what was. Oh, okay, I remember what I was doing. Let's put up some of this stuff because we don't need it because we're not gonna be. Man, they were gonna get such sweet gifts too. They were gonna get emerald blocks. Man, they really missed out. Nobody gives a tour like I do. That sucks for them. Hopefully they see this. I hope they see this and are like so sad that they didn't end up with giant stacks of emerald blocks. Oh God, we don't need that. Well, where did that even? Oh, we were at the fish farm. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, man, they were about to get like totems and emerald blocks. Yeah, they're about to get hooked up. All right, let's put all this stuff in the garbage chest. Since we don't need it. We don't need this. We don't need all them rockets either. Sorry, I really was prepared for the tour before I started the stream, and now I've switched gears and I am unprepared. I apologize. Let's see, we probably need a bucket of water. I'll take a bucket with me. Let's take these beds because I don't know how many beds are over there, and I think that might be part of the problem. We may have to come back for some more beds. We're going to need some soul sand to move one up, probably. Man, they would be. Rufus would be so mad if he knew all the soul sand was over here. Let's see what I got in here. Quartz. So let's just keep that. Let's keep that soul sand on the hush hush right there. Bedrock community is nice until it's not. Yeah, that's right. Oh, do you put the middle villagers first? I don't know what that means. Middle. Oh, the middle farms for the stacked iron farm. Yeah, the middle villagers first. Love to see Prowl acknowledge you for the iron farm design in his video. I actually talked to Prowl. We actually direct message each other. I am on several Discords with him, so it is no animosity between me and Prowl for sure. You guys get away more beacons with piglins giving souls. Man, you have no idea about how the beacons are going to just flow through advanced automation now. Love your iron farm videos. I modified one of your old ones to 1.16 farm, and I love it. I was wondering if you would be interested in a video explaining any new villager mechanics in 1.16. I actually have some of those videos, but they are marked 1.15 as all of the changes for the iron farms came in 1.15, and then the 1.15 update was skipped and changed into 1.16. Farms that cannot copy by Piglin. Skippy, I will say this, and I've said this many times. I've said it on Discord. I've said it in some of my videos. Skippy gets a lot of hate that he doesn't deserve. Now, don't get me wrong. He deserves some of it, for sure. But he doesn't deserve all of it. I need to gather some glass or some blocks or something. He copies these videos, and when Skippy builds one of your videos, it can be a huge boost to your channel, for sure. And a lot of smaller creators need that. So in some ways, Skippy provides a service. However, when he doesn't credit the actual creator because some other channel ripped it off first, that's where the problem comes in. And Skippy doesn't always do research to find out who created what. So a lot of that is on the community, and a lot of it is on him also. Since obsidian farms are bad now because of our obsidian farm is simply broken. I mean, it's broken, but luckily we can barter with piglins with it. For the new iron farm, do you need to bring the villagers from the nether, or can I just use a villager breeder in the overworld? You can do either one. Not sure bad is the right term, but rather way less efficient. Yeah. Piglins would mean beacons are renewable now. Beacons have always been renewable on advanced automation. We have a 80 wither killer. It kills 80 withers at a time. Uses 320 soul sand at a time. Uses 240 wither skulls at a time. Using obsidian is way harder to get now. It's not. You just barter with it from piglins. It's not hard to get. Obsidian is not hard to get. For the new. So where's the first job for me? Oh! I know who you are. I know who you are now. Right. That Gabsphere, he is wanting to become my thumbnail designer because I make terrible thumbnails apparently. Skippy is Slumber. He can certainly be for sure. He doesn't deserve. Let's say the hate he gets is a 10. He deserves about a 3 or 4 probably. Oh, what kind of terrible person did this? Man, there is a issue with portal linking. I should turn off their chat so they don't say something terrible. Iron Farm was the best. It is the best so far. I can't stack my iron farm. Still, I can't figure it out. Well, it's a random place for a couple of beds. Whatever. I'm not here to tell people how to live. Poor carp. Yeah, you can get obsidian from bartering. Well, don't discount carp. He's a smart dude. He's got a lot going on. Let's see. Eating process is buggy. And 1.16 is buggy all the way around. It's oh, I don't know who did that. That must. Oh, I was looking at chat. Jesus Christ with this. How am I ever gonna get back up here? Let's see. I guess I'll just. Thank God we're gonna reset this nether soon. Over the 4th of July weekend, we are resetting the nether outside of the hub, the perimeter, and a couple of portals we're going to save. Outside of that, we're resetting the entire nether. Thank God, because we need to, man. It's a hot mess. Do you guys have the Chicken Pearls pack on? No, we don't have any add-ons. There are no add-ons on Advanced Automation in pure vanilla. Here we are at the perimeter. A lot of you guys... There's my horse. I left him here last time. Thank God, no, we don't have any horse wrestlers around here. I had to track them down. I'm on. You can fly, old guy. I guess I can't. I guess I'm a liar. Yeah, I hope they get a lot of slack about ditching me on the tour in Discord later. I'm not saying harass them, but maybe just tell them they missed out on some sweet emerald blondes. The new despawn isn't bad until you get to mob farms. Yeah, the despawn, I have mixed feelings about. I understand why they did it. I understand the reasoning. I don't think it's great. We've asked for the community has asked for a despawn for all of time. It's all we've ever asked for. We've asked for, let's count villagers. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. I don't know why my iron farm's not working here, Zundub Chef. If you didn't know, in 1.16, if you have more villagers than you have beds, your iron farm will not work. He got a little carried away with bringing in new villagers for this trading hall here. This is the trading hall iron farm design. And I abandoned it because it's not super stable. I don't push it anymore but it does still work. If you've built it, it does still work. I delisted it. I didn't even want to mark it as broken because it's not broken, but it's not as stable as I would like an iron farm to be. So I delisted it because it was the only real option I had. Because, like I said, I couldn't mark it as broken, but I also couldn't, in good faith, leave it up. This is what I'm talking about when I go back to talk about. I don't want to waste your time. Would you please help me with the 2300 iron farm, maybe even on my world, but you don't have to. I don't know how I would do that. I don't know how I'd join you on your world. I don't know your gamer tag or anything else. But please don't post it in chat because then people will be able to find you. Would you please? What is my favorite thing about 1.16? Well, obviously, my favorite thing is the increased iron farm rates. My second favorite thing, if I had to pick something besides that, would be the sheer amount of bugs that they fix. Now, I've complained that 1.16 is buggy and it is laggy and it is everything. But I'm telling you right now, they absolutely crushed a absolute ton of bugs. What's up, Oofing Gamer? I know that guy. I've seen him on Discord. I've chatted with him before, I believe. So what is the best iron farm for your opinion, except for the 2300 one? Well, obviously it's the one I have marked 1.16, but the thumbnail says 1.15. It is the best version because you not only can you trade with villagers, it is super stable. It has no issues to report. It is the maximum rate that you're going to get. It is the best farm that you can build. If you don't want to build mine, if you want to build Prowl's, go ahead. I don't make any extra money if you build mine versus his. They are literally the same farm. One uses a lava blade in the farm, and one uses a drop chute to lava. So it's your choice, however you want to build it. His takes more hoppers to build. Mine only takes a single hopper and a single hopper minecart. His takes, I believe, 9 hoppers, if I remember correctly, or maybe 4 hoppers. How you been, old guy? You doing okay? Yeah, I'm doing good, man. So many good fixes. Yeah, 1.16, ton of good book fixes. Let's see. All right. So let's. What up? Oh, he took out the door. That's what's going on here. He redid some of the stuff here for the iron farm. Which, oh, this is for storage. It's been a hot minute since I've been on this realm and seen what he has done to some of the. He remodeled a little bit. He added this lower part here for storage and stuff, and I haven't. Do I still have my shovel? Okay, I do have my shovel. I wanted to make sure because before I stack up all this glass, I want to know that I can break it. Let's go up here and count beds because we have 28 villagers. Oh, this is a slab. Jesus Christ, Venom Chef, with all this nonsense, man. Come on. We have 28 villagers, and of course we now need 28 beds. And I am almost certain I don't have that many up here. Let's go collect. Oh, I didn't bring no. Yeah, that's enough. Okay. See, when I tell people to break beds and I tell people to do this stuff, it's all doable. You're watching me do it right now. I tell people, oh, Jesus Christ, it is so dark. It would have been nice if I had a woo! I didn't realize I was falling off. As I'm explaining how it is totally doable, I'd plummet to my death. That'd have been awesome. It is a lot more doable in the daytime, though. Let me tell you about that. Yeah, you can step right out of this thing. All right, let's place a glass block down. We'll place a torch on it. That way we can at least see a little bit of what we're doing. I got ice back to work. Stop. Yeah, get to work, guys. What are y'all doing, y'all's life? I will say that the AA realm does come together when it's time to build something, and we can knock out some projects pretty quickly. Okay, if I had to guess, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That'd be 1, 2, 3. That'd be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 12. And then it goes 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 beds. So I need 5 more beds. Did I bring enough beds? I think I only brought 3. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't have enough beds. Oh, sad frog face. I bet it's 21 beds. I think it's 23. I'll probably just end up breaking them all anyways and redoing them, but that's probably the best idea. Break them all but one. Then I'll know for sure. However, this means that I will have to reassign the workstations, most likely. Also, because if you updated to 1.16, you found out that it scrambled the workstations. Hit the ground too hard. Oh, rip. Alright, let's see. How many 21 minutes? Let's see. Are there any effects of player being too close to an iron farm that you have noticed? No effects. Other than cats spawning if you're too close. Is this exploit server? No, this is advanced automation. That blue thing in the corner is advanced automation. The exploit server is currently not on 1.16, and I don't mess around with a lot of the version switchers. Villagers are such a pain. They are really not. They are really simple. The scrambling of the workstation is so annoying. It doesn't happen very often. It only happens on major updates, and not even every major update. But it does happen on major updates occasionally. This is why I place the beds how I do, because in previous versions they didn't need to work, so it didn't matter which bed became the center of the village. So I would build my iron farms around it doesn't matter which bed is the center of the village. And I still believe in that philosophy, just because breaking all these beds is such a pain. And I wouldn't do it if I knew how many beds were here, but I think it's 23, but I need to know for sure. And I still believe in this philosophy of building it so that it doesn't matter which bed it is. Because workstations are so much easier to reassign than it is to rebuild all the beds. Villagers make me question my life choices for miners and boats. Maybe it is user issue though. Here's the thing about villages. I've been struggling with villages before they were cool, before anyone cared, before the rates were garbage. No one cared. Everybody said villages are dumb, villages are broken, and villages are this, and villages are that. And I put in all of the work. I did all of the research. I did all of the I did all of the everything for them. And suddenly, everyone is like, "Oh, hey, old guy, what about this? What about that?" Like, I feel a little bit like Bane from Batman. No one cared about me before I put the mask on. That kind of deal. And everyone's like, villages suck. Villages are difficult. Like they're not. They work really well. You just have to understand the rules. Can you make a tutorial zombie villager converter? I actually already made one. You must have missed it. I just put on a TV show while moving them. Yeah. I mean, it's just one of those things you like. It's tedious, but it's not difficult. Villagers are amazing unless it's a nitwit. Nitwits have their purposes, man. The nitwits, man, they live a good life. They stay up late. They sleep in. They are just good to breed. They live a good life. Don't discount the nitwit, man. Why do you play on controller? Because I prefer controller to mouse and keyboard. If you have a block above the lectern, it is fine. Yes, that is something new that came out of code digging just recently, is that if you use librarians, farmers, and fishermen. Sorry, I was having a moment. If you use those type villagers, they don't work in the rain. However, if you place a solid block above their workstations, they do work in the rain. And as we have solid blocks here, it's not a problem. That is something that has just come out this week in code digging. Let's see. He has one in his trading hall. Oof, I'll find it. Thanks for this. Let's see. I've never spared a nitwit. Nitwits are not for everyone. I do recommend them if you are building trading halls. I recommend them if you are building a crop farm. And I recommend them if you're building a breeder. For iron farms, they're worthless. I use nitwits for breeding and maintaining my village for my trading hall. That's exactly. See right there. I told y'all watch Carp. He knows. I build creeper only farm, but it is so slow. The rules for mob farms have changed. You can no longer split density caps. There's a lot of things that you have to worry about when you God knows where these beds went to. He has this storage set up. There they are. Okay. We're going to have to go up and down a bunch of times. That's not going to be fun. I should have brought some scaffolding. Maybe he has some. He has a bunch of junk chests over here. Look at all them emeralds, man. Boy, our raid farms, there's something else. But I still need to fix them for the current 1.16. No. Man, so much glowstones though. We are not poor, but we are not organized. I cannot wait for these. Oh, I keep forgetting that the door is down there. Jesus. It's been a hot minute since I played on AA, so you have to forgive me. I cannot wait till the central storage is done. I know they are doing really good stuff down there. Because you'll be able to use in tiles to just jump back to the storage anytime you forget something. Okay, and then we'll come out 2 more like this. We'll build our 6-pack. And then our last 6-pack here, and that will give us 12 beds. Is everybody counting along? Counting along at home? So that's 2. Let's ditch some of the stuff we don't need down in our hotbar. We don't need axe for sure. We will keep our sword because I'm telling you right now, the game has gotten more dangerous. If you've done much playing, especially in the Nether, you know how dangerous the Nether has gotten. So we will be keeping our sword on us at all times. Alright, that is 6 beds. I've shown a few times building stuff in survival, but most of the time people don't really care. They just want to see the tutorial how it works. Watching people build stuff is, in my opinion, it's kind of boring, but sometimes some people have said that the stuff's not buildable in survival, and it totally is. I mean, you're literally watching me build it in survival. I really should have got some scaffolding. Let's see what we got here in chat. Villagers will restock even if they don't sleep. That is correct. You can almost guarantee that you can trust Carp's advice. He pays attention in all the discords. He is all over the place. He has earned himself, because of his generosity with his helping people, not only a mod here in this channel, but a trusted role in AA. Nether's bananas. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's you get taxed so fast. I don't know what to ask about 1.16. I'm learning from other people. Questions? Oh, guys, the iron is the iron guy for bedrock. Thank you. So since Sensei. Okay, that's what it says. Sorry. In 1.15, the villager needs to sleep to restock, right? No, it has never needed to sleep. It only needs to be part of a village and have access to its workstation. Do you plan on making a tutorial for a double or even a quad of your 1.16 iron? I can absolutely do that. Just one moment. I have to cough, so everybody, I don't know, do something with your ears or whatever. Sorry, my mic doesn't have a cough button. Sorry about that. The 1.16 farm is the same as the other ones in the same layout. Yeah, it's the same layout essentially. I don't mind doing another tutorial. I'll do a quad and you stop however many you want to build. Let's see. Now there's gas. Yeah, gas are everywhere. Let's see. Let's bring chat up for just a second. Let's see. I'll make sure I didn't miss anything. Why do I put water on villager? That is a good question right here. Oh, look at that right there. The water keeps your villager from aggroing. Carp is absolutely correct. It keeps them from delinking. When they can't reach their beds at night, they will try to delink from their bed. And they will get angry particles over their head, and that means that they've gone aggro, and then they will delink from their bed. Now, water works on a lot of mobs to keep them from aggroing. Wolves, spiders, stuff like that. Like if a spider is chasing you during the daytime and you run into water and it chases you in the water, it will instantly lose its aggro and will no longer chase you. The same with a wolf. I need to watch your trading hall video. I need to learn more about their mechanics then. Always have the little patience with them. Tell Tyr to hurry up and finish the story. For real with that. This right here is the real talk right here. We appreciate the work you put in so the rest of us could have nice things. Yeah. Yeah, no. When I originally started working on iron farms, and I will admit that I had no idea what I was doing. I would just build an iron farm and I would just spam beds. I didn't understand how villages worked. I didn't understand how any of it worked. However, I did know that I was getting increased rates. I was getting higher rates than anyone else on TechRock. I didn't know why. I didn't know how. I just knew that I was building this crazy stuff and I was getting higher rates. And I met some incredibly generous and patient and helpful people, or his channels, or TV on YouTube. He doesn't play as much anymore. He doesn't post videos, but some of his stuff, it is still incredible to this day. Dr. Jan Cyan, Zunub Chef, they helped me with testing. They helped me in incredible ways. So this is one of the reasons why I've met so many people in the community that have helped me along the way, which is why I do as much as I can to help other people. The things these streams teach you, well, I try to. I mean, you can watch anyone build an iron farm. That's. I mean, there's no point. I mean, you could watch me or you could watch anyone else, and a lot of people have better voices than mine. So, but what you don't get there is you don't get the in-depth knowledge that I have about so many things. Yeah, Or's Oracle. He knew they would remove the slab. Yeah, Or's a real smart dude. He's not as active as he used to be. He used to be super active. But if there is something to be known, you can probably learn from him. Can I join too? Can you join Advanced Automation? Sure, if you join the Discord and you apply and you get voted in, you absolutely can. Dr. Jan Cyan is an expert on mob farms. I've been watching him for so long. Yeah, he's the mob farmer around here. I was so over prepped, I went back and did it again, so now I'm going to make a wither killer since I got 2 in-city portals. Yeah. Let's see. So I built your simple iron farm with 10 villagers and it's not working and I made 100% correct. Would hitting the villagers be a problem? It'll be a problem if you spawn a golem. It for sure will be. Because that golem will kill you. Hi, old guy, you're amazing. Well, I appreciate it. If I had $1 for every time someone said I did it 100% correct, but it's not working, I would be so rich that I wouldn't probably even play Minecraft. I would probably just sit around and like roll around in my money. It doesn't matter who you watch on YouTube. You and Navy Nexus are always mentioned in the comments. Well, that's because we do a lot of stuff that gets copied a lot. The subs might not show it, but the community knows you guys are the best. Yeah, that's exactly right. Golem's going to show you some love. Yeah, that's exactly right. If you punch a villager, the golem will show you some love. Now, the golem aggression isn't as bad in 1.16 as it was in previous versions. Let me bring up the AA logo. Yeah, it's not as bad, and you can lower it by trading and stuff like that. So, at 1.14, if you punched a villager, it was the end of the world, and you were for sure eventually going to die because the golem was eventually going to catch you and kill you. Let's store some of this stuff in here we don't need. Let's wrap all these beds up as quickly as we can. We don't need these leads. We don't need rockets. We don't need... No, let's keep them. We don't need them. What is this? Oh, soul sand. Man, we don't need that right now. The golem aggression, that's what I was talking about, is not as bad as it once was. In 1.14, if a golem aggroed on you, that was that, and you were just stuck with it forever, and the only real solution was to destroy the village, which I recommended to several people, and I stand by that advice. But in 1.16, you can actually do things about the aggro. You can trade, you can wait them out, you can, I mean, you can even just go into NBT editor and edit it and reduce the aggression instantly. Java Iron Farm is too OP and very laggy. Yeah, it's very laggy. Villagers are already laggy enough without. I assume this is about scare mechanics. Fangolems. Let's see. See more aggro when I walked away and back. They still attack me. Yeah, at 1.14 there was no way to do anything about the aggro. You just had to wait it out, and it took forever. I mean, like if you punched a villager, it might take you 10 hours of AFK to get rid of the aggro. But that is no longer the case. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm counting by 2 so I can count beds. 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, I didn't have enough glass there. Oh, I didn't bring any. I'll just use stone. It's fine. Wait, what's that? Nope. Bed. 13, 14, 15, 16 right here. It should bring me to 28. That should bring me to a grand total of 28 beds if I fill up all of these blocks. Build me a place to stand to place the beds. Okay. What are you doing, old guy? Don't place a block there. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Well, let me check chat real quick. Let's see. 10 villagers, 20 beds. That's right. Golems don't spawn on non-full blocks. That is also correct. You can fit an iron farm in one chunk, but it won't be efficient. That is correct. Where golems don't spawn. They don't spawn on glass. They don't spawn on leaves. They don't spawn on not solid blocks. Can you fit an iron farm in one chunk? Iron golems spawn in a 16 by 6 by 16 area. And unless you know a lot about how the village center works, I can show you how to build a one chunk iron farm. But the chances of that you are able to build it from me showing you how to build it are not great, which is why I don't build iron farms so tiny. You can build it as small as a chunk, absolutely. I don't show that because I build stuff that people can actually build. And I build things to be as efficient as possible. If you're going to build an iron farm, if you're going to gather up 20 villagers, 20 beds, and 20 workstations, you should get the maximum reward for your efforts. And having iron farms that don't get the maximum rates that they could because people lie to you is not great. I build things that you can build in survival, which is why I don't I don't subscribe to that theory of an iron farm should be as tiny as possible because it won't get the maximum rates. However, it can absolutely be done. It is not done by anybody that I've seen on YouTube, though. And while we're speaking of people on YouTube, if you build a single iron farm village, like a single village iron farm, and the person claims anything over 411, especially if it's outrageous, if it's between 400 and 500 is what they're claiming, they probably just got lucky that hour that they tested. If they are claiming 500, 600, 800 from a single village, guess what? They're lying to you. They think you're idiots, and they're lying to you. I've done this a couple times on a couple other streams. I wanna bring up something real quick. It's called the calculator. Here's how you find out the maximum spawn rate of of iron golems. Okay, 20 ticks in a second. No one will dispute that. Let me bring up chat so I can read chat. The word efficient, I really, honest to God, hate it because it doesn't mean what most people think it means. So in a minute, there is 1,200 ticks per minute. Now per hour times 60 minutes, 72,000 ticks in an hour. Now, if the iron golem spawn rate is 1 in 700 ticks chance, that means a maximum number of spawns is this many. You can have a maximum of 102. If you have 102 maximum spawns and the average golem drops 4 ingots, 411 ingots per hour is the maximum average. Now some hours will be a little better and some hours will be a little worse, but that's the maximum average. Let's just say, I got really behind on chat, so let's bring that back up. Let's see. It won't be efficient, that's right. Let's see. Much better than Java. I don't know that iron farms are better on Bedrock than Java, but they certainly are balance versus effort versus reward. What if we send Golem to the Nether and kill it, save time because it spent Nether immediately? There is definitely a way you can send them to the Nether with Nether portals tiles. I've seen it done. The first person I saw do it was Christina Nicole on Advanced Automation. Now, I don't know if she did it or if somebody else did it. I don't know who did it first, so I'm just gonna say her name, and then that's gonna be the end of that. And there is no longer a TS timer associated with that because I did test it. I'm not going to show that off in any farms because I didn't come up with it, and I don't know who to credit exactly. I just saw a picture of it, and then I tested it. There is no longer a TS timer associated with that. In 1.14, that would have caused TS timers and would have been terrible. However, in 1.16, that is no longer an issue. But I have a problem with portal spam farms. You can quote me a rate that is the same as my iron farm. Because you can't, there is no rate that's going to be higher than 411. So, if you send them to the Nether and you take 2 players, well, 2 players could have loaded 2 iron farms independently and done 800 ingots. So, a 2-player farm is actually half of whatever the rates actually are because you needed 2 players. I once had a teammate in a realm who knew nothing about technical stuff and placed beds around my iron farm weekly. That person would have been murdered. Beds can be placed near iron farms, just no closer than 16 blocks. Golems spawn slower than they are killed, so no. The reason we have an increased cap, like the reason you want to have 20 villagers, is so that you can spawn more than 1 golem at a time. While you're waiting on the first golem to be killed, the game can be attempting to spawn the second golem. The portal-based farms, you could have closer to higher rates, closer to max rates, with only 10 villagers. So, in a sense, a portal-based farm would be less laggy, potentially, but would need 2 players. So, it would actually be half the rates. I know it's personal, but do you have a wife and kids? That is personal. Let's see. That no longer causes chips. That's right. Hell, God, what if we send ghosts? Okay, well, we already covered that a couple times. Do you know why loading any chunks makes so much lag? It's 1.16. I said they squish a lot of bugs. They created a lot too, though. I assume that we will get some fixes in the near future. The 1.16.1 or whatever it was, whatever the update was just the other day, helped with lag a lot. I assume we will get additional fixes soon. That's right. Nish, you are in advanced automation. I know that you saw that we covered that one day. Right here, this guy right here. This is random, but will iron golems spawn on magma blocks? They absolutely will. Magma blocks are spawnable. Fix a lot of villager bugs. Thought that was intentional. In 1.14, I play on Realm where I trade all villagers. They don't restock. Is that a bug? If they don't restock, then that means they are not part of a village and or they do not have access to their workstations. Not linked, probably. That is correct. It means that, exactly. Look at this. Look at all this right here, boys. Some good advice right here in the chat. 1.14, they take more time to restock. That is not accurate. And 1.14, they just actually trade less often. The trades quantities are higher, not for librarians and such, but for things that they trade in quantity. The quantities are higher and the number of times are less. Villagers need to work at their workstations to restock, I believe. Yeah, that's correct. When YouTubers say it's efficient, please. The word efficient. Oh, the chat jumped. Sorry, I know I'm all over the place. I'm working, I'm chatting, I'm whatever, but this is my stream, so the word efficient. I want to talk about it. The word efficient means that you get the maximum output for the minimum input. People use it, however, they mean how fast is it. I see people come them into Discord and they're like, what's the most efficient iron farm? They don't actually mean what's the most efficient iron farm. They mean what's the fastest iron farm. Because the most efficient iron farm is a 10 villager, 20 bed farm that makes around 230 to 250. Because you're getting 2.5 ingots per villager. And a 20 villager double platform gets 400, but that's only 2 ingots per villager per hour. I mean, that's 20 ingots per villager. And a 10 villager, 20 bed village is 25 ingots per villager per hour. So the word efficient is being used wrong. So stop doing that, please. And tell your friends. Any recommendations for a wither killer? I was thinking Sonic Whisperer, but anyone knows a better one. Rufus Atticus. He has I believe the video is titled Birthday Cake. And he is the designer of the 80 wither killer for advanced automation. He's doing the math. Yeah, I'm doing the math because, I mean, yeah, silence is good if you don't have bedrock at the ready. That is correct. You do need bedrock to build Rufus's. Villager-based crop iron farm. It is absolutely possible. I will have a video about that soon. I can't argue about 20 ticks per second. That is correct. No one can argue about that. I can use wither killer using the block. We in school. Oh yeah, man. This is a channel for learning. People overuse Nexus Gold Farm on realms and servers all the time. That's actually a real problem. The gold farms cause lag and cause low TPS, and all these things can affect your iron farms and your mob farms. Not just iron farms, but anything that is tick based. They can affect your crop farms. They can affect anything that is requiring there to be a steady tick. No wither skull, blue skulls break obsidian. I've seen varying reports on that, whether they can still or not. Golems are dropping 5 ingots. That is not the average. It is between 3 and 5. The average is 4. People confuse efficiency with effectiveness. Yes, that is absolutely correct. Oh, I forgot. I was wondering if enchanting tridents really makes a difference in trident killers. Some people say yes, and some people say no. I have not done the research myself. I have seen people that I trust say impaling does help, especially in killing water-based mobs. Channeling works in trident killers. Yes, my efficiency by pick is not that efficient when I'm making Mesoblades, yeah. Guardian Farm plus channeling. Interesting. So, like with Guardian Farm, you would enchant the trident. Yeah, let's see. You get lightning. Only if it's a thunderstorm. How many villagers make a village, and how many makes 2 village in the same area? A single villager and a single bed will make a village. You want to know how to make 2 villages in the same area? Well, I tried to do that. I tried to turn the stream into that, and it didn't work out. Good to know I'm in the middle of dreading an ocean monument, actually. Let's see. 1 villager, 1 bed makes it right here. Look at this. Look at all this good advice you're getting in chat. Shout out my YouTube. Laugh out loud. Okay. I guess go subscribe to this guy. I don't know anything about him, so let's see. Why in Java can you increase rates? I don't know anything about Java. Oh, I hate when chat jumps. I mean, I enjoy the chat, so I hate when it jumps. Let's see. Okay, I made a slime farm, but Chunk Base lied to me and told me it was a slime chunk. I have a slime chunk finder in the description of all my videos, and in fact, it's probably in the description of this stream. So go find it. It's called. I guess I'm lying. I don't know the name of it, but it's made by Foe the OG. It is great. It's also useful for finding chunk borders if you don't have chunk border resource packs. There is a million settings on chunk base you can mess up and get it all wrong. Did you change it to Bedrock? Is AA updated to 1.16.1? It absolutely is. Can an iron farm be used as a raid farm? That is an interesting thought, and I have designed a couple of things that I'm working on, and we'll talk about that in a later video. Why is your name Jungle and Forest? Oh, right here, TacoDude. Yeah, look at that. That's one of our newest members. He was going, if that's the same guy, ForestPupoozle, he was going to take a tour with me on AA, but they ditched me, so I'm having lighting issues a lot now since the update. The update caused a ton of lighting issues. They didn't actually fix any of the lighting issues that we had in 1.14. Yes. The golem cap is based on the number of villagers. This guy right here, Kronks, I guess I'm saying that correctly, made a video, and he compared all the iron farms in 1.14, and guess who got first and second place? If you haven't seen the video, just go check it out. He compares a lot of the iron farms to each other and explained what he liked and did not like about them. So you don't have to take my word for me. You can take it from a third independent party that has no dog in this fight. Let's see. It was jungle, then it was forest. So bad since I just want to repeat to jungle and forest and TacoDude that they missed out on a complete stack of emerald blocks by skipping the tour. I also found that light sources don't work correctly, at least optically they don't. That is correct. There's all kinds of lighting issues in 1.6. I have 17 villagers and 256 ingots per hour. That is because you only get one golem at a time. 17 is not enough to trigger 2 golems. I think I have heard that villagers don't need workstations anymore for iron golems to spawn. Have truth. Have truth, because that is the truth in Java, and it is a lie in Bedrock. Man, look right here. Carp. I'm just going to quit answering questions. I'm just going to let Carp take over. Level, they need it. Wither Rose Farm. I have seen a few. The first one that comes to mind is probably Prudy Gaming. I can't just remember one off the top of my head, but that is for sure one that I know exists. Join Advanced Automation Discord and hit the search feature, and you can bring up any of them that you want to. Wither Rose Farm is Wither Farm only. Yeah. Once I break or play also we don't have a Wither Farm. I mean a Wither Rose Farm on Advanced Automation because our Wither Killer actually produces Wither Roses. Once I break one or place one torch, it's offline. Yeah, it's like because you're causing an update, so it's fine after you do it, but it's currently making a base around the Fat Stacks Iron Farm. I kind of made that thumbnail as a joke. I didn't really think people would start calling it that, but okay. I didn't really have a name in mind when I built it, so sometimes I wish I had people to play with, and I remember that I'm in control of the like. That is true. If you play on a multiplayer realm server, etc., you are at the mercy of your fellow server mates. Hey, okay, you think the villager-based crop farms are so bad? By the way, you can use bees to make them faster. Absolutely, I said that in the video. If you add bees, it essentially makes it faster. And crop farms most of them are based around how fast the crop grows. You get annoyed at the word efficient, like I get annoyed at people saying loading and chunk loaders. Yeah. Jesus Christ with this. Okay, here we go. I'm efficiently inefficient. Yeah, me too sometimes. My golems drop 5 ingots 70% of the time. That is not accurate. They've been buffed, I think, but Nanocrop is still best. Yeah, Nanocrop is absolutely best. Impaling does extra damage to any mob in Wonder. That's right. Thanks for answering all the questions. By the way, I really appreciate you. He doesn't hate villager-based crop farms at all. It's just the Nanocrop bone meal fish farm. Yeah, they're way faster and not that expensive. Especially if you build Dr. Jan Cyan's Nether Fortress farm. You'll just have all the bones you ever need. So check out this guy named TacoDude. Yeah, go check out TacoDude. I don't have a link for his in the description or nothing, but join Advanced Automation and you can find him there. He's one of the newest members. There you go, right here. I will probably go check it out because I need a new Trident Killer for the raid farm. I definitely will be checking it out. Made tutorials 2. I started a month ago. Right here, go check out Killstreak. I don't know if I recommend him or not. Maybe he swears. I don't know his life, but I do promote Bedrock people. Do you have a video for a guardian farm for Bedrock? I do not. However, I do recommend Kenneth Do. Kenn. Well, there you go, right here. You see it right here. Can there be a go farm like Mumbo's? Because I think not all pigments attacks you if you hit one on Bedrock. There are a lot of bartering system videos coming out. Not from me, but from everyone in the world. Hey, God, what do you think of Prowl 8413? I don't have any problems with Prowl. I'm on many Discords with Prowl. I chat with Prowl occasionally. It seems like alright guy. I don't have beef with people like people believe that I do. Life is too short. I'm too busy. I don't have time to fight with everybody in the world. Oof for Taco and Forest. That's exactly right, man. They both had a giant 64 stack of block emeralds that I was going to give both of them. Let's see. Your iron farm is amazing. After a couple of hours, I got full shulker box of iron ingots. Let's see. But I keep having problems with villagers linking to other villager workstations. Do you have your workstations too close? It is possible that you have stretched your village. Let's see. Another fortress base. Yeah, another fortress base iron farm. Fortress farm. Dr. Jan Cyan, it makes wither skulls. That's how we get our beacons on AA. Some of the stuff about the perimeter is not current. You don't need as big of a perimeter anymore. I don't know about Windows or Xbox, but on PS4 broadcasting you can play, and the comments and stuff say on the side of the screen if you want. I can do that also. I like them to be bigger because I'm old. I could make overlays, and I'm using OBS. I can make overlays and everything else in the world. I can move chat. I can move it over here off the screen and still read. I have two screens. However, I'm just chatting with you guys for the moment. I can finish this iron farm off camera. I don't really care about it. It'll get finished when it's finished, but I'm enjoying most of what I enjoy about right here. Look at these two sad dudes right here. They totally miss stacks and stacks of emerald blocks. They'll just have to go AFK somewhere, get them themselves. That's right. I enjoy chatting with people. I enjoy helping people and answering their questions. That's a large portion of why I do streaming, is for community interaction. Your iron farm is amazing. Thank you. And let's see. Okay. Sorry, the chat moved on me. I don't know. Sorry, I'm old man reading. That's how old men sound when they're reading. They go. It's the same. It's similar to the noise they make when they stand up. I did an iron based on your stuff. Got about an average of 380 of iron per hour. That is correct. Can you make a fat stacked iron crop farm? Yes. So villager crop farms are still bad. I didn't make that video to say that they were bad. I made that video to say that they are not as good as nano-based crop farms. And I wanted to point out the problem that a lot of people who are making tutorials didn't cover. Excuse me one more time, I have to cough. Let me mute my mic. Man, that was a long one. I might have the corona. Just kidding. I have really bad allergies, and the wind has been terrible here. I don't want to say that they are bad. I wanted to point out that a lot of people who are making tutorials weren't covering a lot of the mechanics, and didn't point out that their crop farms fail over time because they were feeding the villagers. And I wanted to post a solution for that. That was the point of that video. Not that crop farms are bad. Also, you can make additional different types of crop farms, I've learned since then. Where if you fill up their inventory and they harvest crop that they don't actually pick the crop up, and you have mine carts underneath. If fat stack iron can be any design of an iron farm, you just have to space it up. That is correct. I will show the mechanics in the upcoming video, and then I will post a newer version of the fat stacks where it gets ridiculous rates that you should never build because most people don't need that much iron. Let's see. Droopy Roomba. I don't know whose creeper farm they're using, but currently Navy Nexus has the best creeper farm layout. Yeah, I recommend Navy Nexus's creeper farm. I know for a fact that he's working on a new one. I know Dr. Jen Cyan's working on some new stuff. There's some new mob farm stuff coming down the tube, so just be on the lookout for that. So I finished building the first layer of the iron farm. How do I arrange the villagers for the double layer? Yeah, I'm almost caught up. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. You would need to move the villagers off of the beds and put them in little water containers near them. You would need to follow. Let me just pull up the. I'll just pull up the link here real quick. Let's see, new window. Bring up my YouTube channel. I'll do it on the second screen so you guys don't see all the secret stuff I'm working on. Let's see, your channel. I don't have a video how to convert the single layer to the double layer. However, I will post the link to the double layer so you can see it. Oh, I don't want to take a survey, man. There was like, how old are you? Well, if they watch my videos, they would know how old I am. AA went oof. What do I think about Sonic's mom farm? I haven't watched it, and I don't have any opinions on it. I'm mob farming. I know who the best mob farmers are on Minecraft Bedrock, and that's the people I watch. That's why I need iron. I'm going to write it down. His name is Rufus Atticus. He is the code digger. Well, one of the primary code diggers, anyways, for Minecraft Bedrock. He is the reason why we have a lot of the nice things that we have. He has a Discord. I don't know if it's linked in my current descriptions, but in my Fat Stacks Iron Farm video, for sure I linked his Discord. Does Silent even have a mob farm? I haven't even heard about it. I don't know. I don't. I loosely follow his channel. I don't follow every video. I will admit to watching the Bug Rock of the Week videos. Small spawning. Iron Farm's working peaceful mode. That is correct. Alright, we are caught up. Let's do a little work. Oh, disconnected from server. That's what we were talking about. AA went oof. My bad. I got caught up talking, man. I really do enjoy the community input here. That has been one of the. I really thought I was going to hate streaming. I didn't think I would have anything to talk about, and that I would just be sitting. I have watched back in the day so many streams where I would watch someone and they would just be playing a game and it would just be crickets, and you join and you type hi in the chat and then there would be nothing said. And I would honestly rather them have talked to me than played the game. All right. Oh yeah, because we loaded in, we're gonna be lag fest for a couple of seconds. In his trading hall video, let's see, what do you show how to convert zombie villagers? Yeah, in the trading hall video that I just posted within like a week or two. I showed the absolute simplest way, and if anyone tries to tell you that you need some ridiculous, complicated redstone mess with rails and pistons and hoppers, and you don't need any of that. Why? Sorry, it's actually Prowl's mob form. Okay. I don't get into a lot of that silent business stuff. None of my villager breeders work. Does anyone have any ideas how to fix them? Do you have add-ons on your world? Specifically, do you have a mob head add-on? Because if you do, that is why you are not able to breed. So I was rewatching your old videos. Go spawn 8 blocks away from the bed, horizontal and vertically, but 1 block and down by 4. Slightly confused there. It is a 16 by 6 by 16 pattern from the northwest corner, the lower northwest corner of the village pillow bed. So you go 8 blocks northwest of the bed pillow, you go 7 blocks south, and it is the level the bed is on, the level above the bed, and then on top of that block, and 3 blocks down. So 6 blocks total. Let me just jump into the gameplay and I can show you, because we're actually building an iron farm right now. Okay, here is the bed. This is the level of bed. Then it would spawn the bed level, the level above it, which is block, and then on top of that block. That's the 3. And then this block where the signs are, and right here. That's the 6 blocks vertically. 16 by 6 by 16. Well, that worked out really well that I could just answer that because I'm right here doing it. Let me get super far behind on chat, then I can catch up again. Carp will have answered all your questions by then, though. I really should actually work on the iron farm though a little bit. I mean, get a little work down here. Oh, I think I saw a Phantom over there. Man, Phantoms chase me constantly because I rarely sleep when I'm playing because I just don't pay attention enough. I am probably the most careless player you will ever meet in your life. I just don't I don't take my player's safety into account. Look at TacoDude over here. We see you, Taco. Taco, you want me to link your channel in the chat? I will here in a minute when I start catching up on chat again. What happened here? Oh, it must have been when the server must have crashed or something. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure we built these. We filled those in already. I wonder what they were doing. I wonder what they were doing that crashed the realm. I should go figure it out. Track them down and murder them. Oh yeah, for sure. We placed all these beds. We placed these gray beds already. Oh, now they're wasting my time again. Let's see. They're probably wishing I wasn't online. Even though I'm not loading any mobs, because it's pretty spawn proofed around here. So do we have any more beds? I may have to run back to Cyan Acres and go get some beds. All right, let's jump back to chat real quick. I don't want to get too far behind. I mean, you've all seen me build iron farms before. Let's see. I'm gonna get banner stream sniping. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I'm back. Let's see. Where are we at? Carver, you keep on removing your comments. Because I mistype sometimes. Yeah, everybody, I'm a terrible typist, so I have no problem with that. Let's see. Problems more important. Let's see. Surprise me the trouble. Old man reading voices. Let's see. It's possible to join the AA server if you are okay redstone building like me. If you don't have to be anybody. You can be just random person off the street. You don't need a YouTube channel. You don't need any of that. We are a community-based realm. We accept builders. We accept redstone people. We accept, of course, iron farmers because, who don't want an iron farmer? But the only thing you have to do is be a good person, join the Discord, and apply. It helps if you hang out in the Discord longer because it is a member-voted vote. Let's see. Hey, that's right, you have to apply. You have to be a good person. Be a good person, hang out in chat. Don't be a terrible person. That's pretty much the only rule. Is 3,000 drops per hour. That's very low. Is this advanced Deca iron farm? It is. I don't know what that means. This is the old style of iron farm trading home. I delisted this video because it's not as stable as I'd like it to be for the average person to build. Have you seen Castle in the Sky from, I don't know who that is. That's what your iron farm reminds me of. Phantoms are the worst. They scare the life out of me every time. Yeah, half the time I get attacked and I don't even know where it came from. And then I go, oh yeah, I haven't slept in like a month. You're literally the best. Once again, you're misusing the word literally. I am literally not the best, but thank you anyways. Taco stream tonight. Oh, look at that right here, Taco. Look, good job, Carp. See, look, I knew I made you a mod for a reason. It was a rollback. Are we having rollbacks now? That's what's going on? I haven't seen that. Subscribe to Hazel. She's Omega Brain. Yeah, Hazel's super smart. Right here, Swirly Hazel. Right here. Go to this channel. Subscribe to that person. Super smart. You can subscribe to this too. You can subscribe to Carp. I know most of those people. I want to say I see this guy in Discord all the time. Taco, are you trying to attack me over here while I'm not looking? Taco being suspicious. He is renovating a 400 per hour farm. Yeah, I'm mainly renovating this because this is Zendub Chef uses as his base mostly, and I'm not building the 2300 iron farm right now. I'm currently on AA. We are repairing broken farms that were broken by 1.16, and this one was actually broken by Zendub Chef in 1.14. I am Why do you play on a server when there is so much lag? I don't play on a server. Play on a realm. Villagers equal headache. That is false, man. I'm about to ban you or something. Just kidding, Ish. I'm just playing with you. Kill Taco. Man, I don't kill Taco. Taco is the newest member. Let's make a list of words Olga hates, and then when misused. That list is long. That list is very long. Efficient. Eliminate Taco with golems. Well, I'll be spawning some golems here in a minute, so we'll see what we can do. I am now caught back up on chat. Time to figure out what Taco is doing suspiciously over here. He probably stole all my beds. Look at that. I almost starved to death. Not almost. That's a lie. See, I misused the word too. I misused the word almost. It's not just you guys. How many more beds do I need? I guess let's go count beds and then go to AA and... Oh, you guys can see the Simtic wool farm I built. I mean, I didn't think of it in... It's mainly just a ripoff of Navy Nexus, but I'm not going to do a video on it, but I'll show you what I built. Let's see here. We have... Oh, I'm only one short. I'm only one bed short. I'm going to get 2 or 3, and I'm going to place a couple extra beds. Just to Zendub Chef proof this farm. Because you never know whenever he will add an additional villager or two. I mean, literally, we just have to place the beds and then reassign the workstations, and Bob's your uncle, right? Assuming there's not some other kind of serious problem I don't know about. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't have no flint steel. I guess we'll just fly out of here. This must have been the portal linking issues that people were talking about in chat earlier. I haven't done this in forever. I forget which way's out of here. I think it's this way. Let's say this. Oh, we hit the mob farm. Why am I taking damage? Oh, I'm on the magma blocks that are not loaded. Jesus Christ with that, man. The 1.16 has got to be the laggiest update that we've had in a while. It is, I mean, we have such enormous buildings everywhere that it's real easy to crash into unloaded stuff. This is the way back to spawn. There's our awesome road we can follow. Look at all the beacons. Normally I don't travel by Elytra because it can be a little laggy. I normally travel by horseback, but people on stream don't appreciate my horse travel. Good old Cyan Acres. Here is the switch to activate. I hope nobody is over here anywhere or we're going to break the wool farm. There's the wool farm. It is activated. The stream is very behind time. That should be long enough. I know there's already a lot of wool down there because nobody ever uses the wool out here except for mining netherite. Here is the Simtic wool farm. As you can see, I have every color of sheep. Obviously, lag that was still on as I loaded it, so that's why some of them are bald, or maybe somebody came down here and sheared them and didn't let them grow back. We have every color. Man, somebody's been hitting that white pretty hard. I mean, like we have everything here. Let's use yellow. I hope there is some wood at the cyan chest. Let's bring up chat. You guys have been chatting it up over here. I've been seeing chat spin by. 1.16 trash. It has not. It has been a good update. It has been laggy updates. You have 28 villagers. Yeah, I have 28 villagers, so I need a bed or two more. Let's see where we at. Kill taco. Let's make it. Okay. I hate when people ask for chunk loaders. Same. The problem with chunk loaders and spawn chunks and all the things that Java has that Bedrock doesn't have and is probably never going to get is that Minecraft has a naming problem, and people don't understand that there's a difference. Do you guys on AA or Exploit have any kind of shops or any kind of economy? We are I hate to say the word communist because some people think that's a dirty word, but we are a communist server and we share and share alike. Is that gut carp? Oh, guy equals dead golems. That's right. They know what they did. I should make a bot that says something like that. I am getting into a lot of the software and bots and all the things that actual YouTubers. I air quoted right there. You didn't see it because I don't have a camera, but all the things that YouTubers do, all the bots, all the things, I never planned on being a YouTuber. I never planned on having a channel. I never planned on it exploding. I used to just build iron farms. And I originally started building mob farms. And I just got into villages, and next thing you know, people are like, hey, people are catching on. It exploded out of nowhere. I tell you, it really did. Do things you're interested in. Build the kind of farms you like. Share what you know. People will find you. It's really that easy. But it's been around for longer, and it's Java. Nobody cares, right? No one cares that Java has been around longer. No one cares. Battlefield has been around longer than Call of Duty. No one cares. Fortnite is the new kid on the block, and it kills all other first-person shooter games. The player base of Bedrock is 4 times what it is on Java. The stream is very behind time. I don't know. Maybe it's my internet. Maybe it's your internet. I don't know. Maybe you live on another part of the earth. I don't know what to tell you there, buddy. Blanc just joined. Oh, look there. My alarm to go to bed. It's like, you're old. Go to bed. No, thank you. Would an iron farm with portal tiles be faster? No. It would be the same speed. You can do it though. I don't want to say you can't do it, but it isn't going to be appreciably faster. I just got my first Elytra today. I never walk anywhere again. I don't do a lot of walking places. I ride horses. I like the horses in Minecraft. That is probably my favorite thing in Minecraft is the horses. I have a horse barn. I have many horse places. If you find a random fence post somewhere, guess what? That's where I go and tie my horse up. Stream isn't too far behind. It really depends on my internet and your internet and what part of the world you're in. Would you do a binary storage system? Oh, that would be great if I could do a binary storage system. Man, if only I even knew how redstone worked at all. That's right. Check out Kairu for binary storage systems. Also, Tar on advanced automation. Go check them out for storage systems because they are building the storage system on AA. I sound like a technical B-dubs. I have heard the name. I am familiar with the name, but I do not know of their work. This is a concept. There are no working systems and so many different ways you can do it. Right here. If I will defer to Hazel because I know very little about Redstone. Rideables are fun. Yeah. I enjoy the horses. I know a lot of people don't. A lot of people think they're a waste of your time. I don't. I enjoy them. I just do. That is what it is. I don't make any apologies for me liking horses. I'm starting to learn Redstone is great when you start getting. I feel the same way about villages that people feel about Redstone. When people tell me that villagers are a pain or villagers are impossible or villagers or whatever, I'm like, man, they just make so much sense. If you know the rules of Redstone, I am sure that it is fun to do. I'm sure that it's easy to do. However, I look at it and it's like it's in a different language that I don't understand. Oaklunk, let's make about 4 or 5 beds, I guess. I probably shouldn't have gotten so much. What do you call it? Wool. I guess I shouldn't have gotten so much wool. I guess I'll stick it up here in this wool chest. That makes the most sense rather than taking it back and putting it up. And that's why you need storage systems because people like me are too lazy to go put it up. I'm just going to throw that cobblestone down because I don't think I have any storage for it. I used to have a storage box here, but I might go play on Exploit. It is in a good update. Exploit is still on 1.14.6. When it updates, I will start playing on there again. I don't do I don't do version loaders and all. I don't get into all that. It is a lot of experimental software that I'm just going to say that I don't trust it and get off my lawn. Wow. I mean, I guess I looked down at the ground, but I didn't think I was that close. Villager pain, villager stupid. That's how I feel about Red Zone. Thanks for the help. I'd love to teach you, man. I hope you have all the patience in the world because I am. I hate to say Red Zone stupid, but that's what I am. I don't think I've ever rode a Minecraft horse. You should. They're good stuff. I'm from Colombia. Are you in the advanced automation Discord? Or you're from Colombia? I like your videos. Thank you. I appreciate you liking them. I enjoy making them. I'm starting to learn redstone. It's great when you start getting it. Yeah, everything is great when you're good at it. Everything is great when you're good at it. If you're Michael Jordan, basketball is great. If you're me and you're old and you're, mostly out of shape and, you know, you feel like you're going to have a heart attack. So everything is great when you're great at it. Managing inventory is so tedious. Having an automation. I just remember where I put. Wow, I cannot. I don't get to use portals anymore. Is that what's going on here? Okay, I guess not. I guess we don't get to use portals anymore. Man, they have really got to do something about 1.16. It's out of pocket now. Doing so much flying is very laggy. I hate to say that I'm probably the person lagging, but because I'm streaming, because I'm this and I'm doing that, I mean, it probably is me that's causing the issue. Man, all these people hanging out in Zundabchev's confiscated base that he says is his. I'll throw that beef up there, throw these beds down here. He would be highly disappointed, all these people in his base. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go ahead and use all these beds. Oh, I think I probably broke Xenochef's bed. He's going to be so mad about that. Well, he'll just have to get over it. That's going to be his only option. I mean, I guess he could ban me. Wouldn't be very smart, though. Well, so much for that changelog where they fixed block lag. But like, I guess they just straight lie. I feel like they're stream sniping me. They're down there stealing my glass. They're probably getting books or something. Even though we have a perfectly good trading hall on the other side of the world, that I will say ForestPupoozle, he changed the outside of the trading hall and it looks amazing. I don't know if he made a video. I don't know if he does that kind of thing, but I didn't want to show it off too much in case he was doing something. But I went by the other day and it is looking great. So if you're still in the stream, great job on that. He, as far as I know, ForestPupoozle isn't a red. I mean, he's a redstone guy. I don't know everything about him. At the moment I can't remember his application, but he's a builder. I mean, we take builders, we take redstone people, we take mob farmers, we take whoever, and if you can contribute to society, then we are about it. Let's see. Do I have any more blocks? Oh, I need to put the lava back. Man, if they stole my lava down there, I'm going to be so mad. My chest plate armor better be... Okay, good. Oh, I had the lava on me the whole time. Rip. Let's get some of this stuff that we dropped off here. I'm gonna leave the rest of this garbage in here, and John Bishop can just deal with it as punishment for breaking the iron farm in the first place. I'm going to take this soul sand because I might need it. I'm going to finish this upper part and then I'll get back to chat. And we can, I'll catch up on chat and then we'll look at the workstations and see what we have there. If we have any workstation issues. But I do want to get this upper part finished. Oh, what happened there? Well, we are going to need to obtain some more lava. That's not cool, game. That's not cool at all. Which is going to be a real problem because I'm not sure we can get back to the nether. We are currently experiencing portal issues, and I know that some portals have been broken because we're resetting the nether and people are trying to move things around. Let's just assume that that's going to be good enough to kill most golems. Because even if he comes straight in here, he's going to get killed. We will replace that lava later when we have more time. Carp, I don't want you to think just because I made you a mod, you have to be in the chat all the time. I mean, I appreciate you being here, but Jesus Christ, what did I do? Where did that block go? I appreciate you being in chat and helping. I have to go find that piece of stair. That did not help lag at all. All of that water flowing everywhere did not help lag, not even a little bit. Well, I just made everything literally like a million times worse, probably. All right, let's bring up chat. I like being here. I appreciate you being in chat, man. I really do. Let's see. Where am I at? All right, let's see. I'll start linking to create my first hipster door with a key and return. Yeah, there are some very awesome doors out there. Number 3 villagers are playing villagers stupid. Managing inventory is so tedious. Having an I suck at flying machines. I suck at flying machines also. Josh was trying to help me the other day learn how to add a flying machine. He said, Carp, the person to ask on AA is Zundubchef. Let's see who else. Probably Hazel. Blanc maybe. There's been a guy named Coulter F. You can look him up on YouTube. The guy made some of the best boring machines I've ever seen ever. Young dude. Of course, from my home state. He has not been very active lately, but I'm telling you right now, some of the stuff he built, some of his tunnel bore machines are the best that you will find anywhere. The stuff he built was amazing. I wish he was a little more active. I don't know what happened to him, but it is crazy stuff. Let's see. How would you? Oh, also, Or TV is. You can ask him for advice. He's not active at all, but he is incredible with flying machines. I wish I could come to your world and help you, but there's no way I have time. The trading hall looks epic now. So in the announcements, let's see. I'm not making anything. Feel free to show it off. Okay, awesome. I will probably at some point show it off. I when I know somebody's built something, I try not to show it too much because I don't know what their plan is. I don't want to step on anybody's toes. Would you go into? Please stop asking that. I cannot come to your world. Don't make me have to mute you or something. How do you apply? I need an AMP server. I can even gladly show you my world. Well, that is one of the things you will need to show us whenever you apply. You join the Advanced Automation Discord. There's an apply. I, however, recommend that you hang out and get to know everybody first because people don't tend to vote for people they don't know. Would you go into my world? For real, bro. Is this AA, Tech Rock, or Exploit? You can tell I have some new overlays. Oh, I do not have it on currently. Thank you. I have been working on some stream stuff right there in the corner. You probably don't see that. Maybe you do. I don't. Yeah, you see that right there. You see the AA in the corner. That is AA. But however, I am doing screen capture at the moment, so I can do chat. Catch up on chat. Thank you for reminding me to switch back and forth. I just started doing that where I'd put the actual realm or server I'm playing on in the corner. I'm trying to learn to be a YouTuber. Let's see. I like being here. I really do appreciate you being here. Let's see. Link Discord is in the description. Coulter F built the one with an auto ice tunnel, right? I do believe he built what. There you go. Carp's got the. I will start putting commands in here that we can use, Carp. That will bring up a lot of the links. I have been looking into that over the last couple of days. I will do more of these streams more often. I was going to do a stream and do a tour, and I was going to make sure that ForestPupoozle and TacoDude were well paid, but they decided to bail, or I don't know, they weren't paying attention or something. But Well, curing zombie villager reset the trades, like when they wouldn't trade anymore with the red X. It will. I do believe. I'm. I haven't tested this, so I'm going to just say that I haven't tested it. But I do believe it resets their trades. Like you can reset the profession that way. I believe. But I don't think it resets their level. So if they're a master, then they stay a master level. I'll get 10 chests full of rotten flesh I'm trying to get rid of. The best thing to do to get rid of rotten flesh is to get you a Dr. Jansayan. That's what I do with mine, or throw it in lava. He is not. Give me your Minecraft ID. I don't know what that means. Is that a Java thing? Because my gamer tag is well known to everyone in the world. Do you know any? Not when I say the world, I mean like 6,000 people. Do you know anyone who would help me? Sorry, I was spamming. If you join the Discord, it's a lot easier for us to help you because you can send us pics, we can comment, we can. There are day and night, 24 hours a day. There's going to be someone in the Discord that can help you advance automation. My work consists of builds and farms copied block by block from YouTube tutorials, which might not be the best for applying to a server. We don't care if you are a builder, if you are a person that just likes to break blocks, it doesn't matter your specialty. Show us what you got. It's a member voted realm. The best way to get in, if you are not a well-known person, is to join the Discord, make friends, be a good person, help out. You don't have to have a YouTube channel. You just have to be a good person. You have to join the Discord and apply. That's right. Hell guy, can I join your realm? It's not my realm, it's advanced automation. It is our realm. I'm sorry, I mean curing a villager near a trading hall. It will reset the trade. Yes, it will give you the discount from whatever the price is to 1. Joining the Discord has saved me so much time and frustration. This is a big problem that Minecraft Bedrock has that Minecraft Java does not. Is that Minecraft Bedrock, it is so difficult. I know because over a year ago, I went through the same struggle. I'm on Reddit. I don't know who any of these people are. I search on YouTube. I find the same 2 or 3 people. I build their stuff. Their stuff is not what it claims it is. I get frustrated. I keep searching. And all I find is either the same 2 people or I find Java players. And the Minecraft Bedrock tech community is so incredibly hard to find. And that's why my channel has gotten to a size where I feel it is my responsibility to promote the Minecraft Bedrock community as much as I possibly can. People on all the technical Discords are amazingly helpful. That is entirely accurate. Everyone, not everyone. There are a few turds, let's just be honest. But for the vast majority, Minecraft players are some of the friendliest people you'll come across. Yeah, like just scroll up if there's a link, or we can post it again or whatever. But the Minecraft community is incredibly helpful. However, they are difficult to find. When I was on Reddit, I would harass anyone who I thought was the slightest bit technical. I would message them, and some of them would tell me to take a hike, but I met some incredibly helpful people. GMO Heaven, Or TV, Dr. Jansayan, Professor Valco. I would just hound anyone I thought had the slightest idea of what was going on. And eventually, I got to people that would go, hey, guess what? There's this technical community called Tech Rock. And here's a link, and you should join. And I joined, and it literally changed my course in Minecraft and YouTube and everything else to this day. So, to those 4 people right there that pointed me in the right direction, I thank those guys all the time. I'm still friends with most of them. Or he's not as active. And Professor Valco, he does a lot of things with the official Minecraft Discord, and he has moved way up in the world beyond anywhere where I am near. So I haven't talked to him in a long, long time. But I sent a video of Yodol's raid farm to fix another issue. Then he pointed out that the insta-kill wasn't working on some of the villagers. He helped me to fix it without me even knowing what it was. Yeah, the technical community is incredibly helpful. They don't want anything in return. They will answer your questions. They do it out of the kindness of their hearts, and they do it in their spare time. I mean, they'll get to you as quickly as they can, but they're just people like you with jobs and lives and everything else. The 15,000 one, yeah, that thing is that thing's a beast for sure. Yodolf, he is without a doubt one of the top 5 villager guys anywhere you'll find. But yeah, the technical community is very helpful. I have, if I have a primary home Discord, I don't have a personal one, but if I have a primary one, it's Advanced Automation for sure. Can we stack raid farm in 1.16? Yes, you absolutely can. I don't think there are any videos for it currently, but you absolutely can. All right, let's. The 32 bed method is broken. That is correct. The 32 bed method is broken. That was broken because people act irresponsible with villages and spam too many beds and spawn too many cats. And cats are the reason why a lot of that stuff has changed. What? Okay, we need to look at the workstations. Axe and pickaxe. We need to eat. Wow, that took forever to just eat. Not a workstation. Anvils are okay. Not a workstation. Okay, that's not a good look that all these cats are down here. That's not a good look, guys. I'm not excited by that. Somehow, some way, we have shifted the center, maybe. Excuse me, I got a cough again. Sorry, I didn't want to blow your eardrums out. Dang cats breaking our decent raid farms. Yeah, cats are a real problem. Yeah, Jodov is a genius. Super smart. He's one of the code diggers. Also, in case anyone is afraid of asking stupid or obvious questions, don't be afraid. Yeah, we don't mind. We don't. Let's see. Hail guy thought a tour was happening. A tour was happening. If you'd like to voice displeasure, you can go find Mr. ForestPupoozle or TacoDude and oh, you are TacoDude. TacoDude, I was all. Let me go bring up the chat in game chat. You're about to feel so terrible. Oh, you're lucky I can't. Is there a way to scroll up? Does anybody know how to scroll this? I said, let's start with the end. I said, hey guys, come in here and sleep. Let's go to the end. Nobody did. I said I gotta go, and then I went and fixed iron farms and changed the stream. Will you be making a raid farm? I will be rebuilding the insta-kill raid farm for sure, and I may be building a stacking raid farm. We'll see. I thought a tour was happening. Yeah, man, you would have got paid a whole entire stack of emerald blocks. It may have been less effort to just have removed the final bed. It may have been less effort if the center had been shifted. It correct. That is a very good point that it did crash. The man, I wish these signs weren't on all these workstations. That would make me a lot happier. So, Chef, you are just going to have to eat these signs. I'm going to leave them in a chest, and I am not going to reproduce them. Let's flip up everybody that's got a thing there to block them in. Yeah, for sure the village center has shifted, and we will be breaking all these workstations, and then we will be reassigning them. Now, because these villagers have been traded with, it is way more difficult. And I will show you what that entails. And now I'm blocking them in so that they don't escape when I break their workstation. All right, that should be everybody. Let's see, pickaxe. Okay, we'll need a pickaxe here. Because I will have to match the workstation type with the villagers, it is going to be a lot harder. I don't know if I've ever showed this in a video, how you redo the oh wow, I broke the underneath. Wow. I looked over at chat for a second and I broke the underneath. Oh, these are wood. I should just use an axe. We will need to patch that though. We may in fact need to go break all of the beds and do that again. The crash probably did screw this up. Which is a little disappointing. Because breaking the bed means that I will have to take a villager up to the top. It'll be a whole thing. Let's see. Let's finish breaking these workstations and I'll catch up on chat. Oh my god. Do not. Oh my god. Get back in there, buddy. Jesus Christ. This is going to be an ordeal now. See, I feel your struggles. I know the struggle. I know that the struggle is real. You're about to see all the tips, tricks, methods. So you guys are getting first class education right here. I'm not even charging you guys anything. You see that? It's just that easy. Take your water bucket. Go ahead and aim it at the corner of that block. And just like that, Bob's your uncle. Now, I know you may not have an uncle named Bob. I understand. That's just a thing people say. Let's see. Keep breaking them. Let me catch up on chat real quick. I feel like I'm getting way behind. Smithing table is actually most, yeah. There, I think the things like what do you call them? Having a moment. Chat gets reset whenever logging into Worlds. Yeah, Yeah, I did leave the world and went to a testing world real quick. You can't see the old ones. That's right, a crash. That is, all of those are correct. It may have been less ever to, yeah. I may have to break the beds. We'll see. Neither of us could see your chat due to the chat glitches. A stack of emerald blocks, an entire 10 seconds AFK at one of them. It's a little longer than that, but it's not too much longer. Oh wow, I thought the lag on my world was bad. We have, I don't know, 3 or 4 players on, and they're in various parts of the world. The smithing table and axe block. Yeah, smithing table is. The some of the workstations are pickaxe. I mean, you can break them with an axe or pickaxe, or you can break any of them with that, but it's faster. Some of them are pickaxe faster and some of them are axe faster. Village, if that was me, that villager would have bolted away immediately. No, villagers don't run around. They stay where they are. Y'all see how I did that, right? Like, it's not... I could have enclosed him in glass and used water streams to push him back, but because he didn't move very far, if you add more villagers and beds to an iron farm, you can get more iron into the same amount of space. Not necessarily. That is correct. Not necessarily. Does village center matter for spawning golems, or will that just spawn cats? Cats and golems share the same spawn area. How's iron golem spawning calculated? Is it a timer? It is a random chance. 1 in 700. Hello. Ellen and Imran. I hope I said that correctly. I'm a not only do I kill iron golems, but I kill people's names too. So my apologies. Let's capture the AA logo version, and we will get back to chat in a few minutes. Let's finish breaking these workstations. Yeah, the I think like the blast furnace and stuff like that is faster with pickaxe. Oh well, that is some lag right there. And this is not necessarily anybody's fault on AA. There is a serious server client side lag in 1.16 that is not avoidable. If you play on a world of any kind of size or that has any kind of farms in it, you are going to pay the price in 1.16. And I hope over the next few updates that it gets fixed. Because the day of the update for 1.16, it was unplayable. 1.16 was just really awful, and the patch that they've come out with in the last week, 1.16.1, has made things better. It has not totally fixed everything 100%. What time is it? Oh, it's 11:30. All right, we will probably stream for another 20-25 minutes. And then I will knock it off because I am trying to not be so loud after midnight. My family, they really hate it. Sorry, old man reading. Let's see. What did I want to do? Oh, let's work out where this. And when you're trying to work out where this works, you will have to get each of the types of workstations that you have. Smithing table. What else do I have? Is that it? Do I just have? Do I only have these 2 type of workstations? Wow. Boy, Zenderchef went real specific with this, didn't he? So the next workstation actually may not be. Let's go ahead and lower all these guys' things so I can see their faces. You like all their skins? They have that swamp skin to them. Some of them don't. Some of them were brought in from other places, but so like the next workstation, whoever is going to claim the next workstation, it could be a librarian. I didn't see any green particles claim this. So we actually may have to bring a villager up to the beds. Because I may have just broken the entire village. Because theoretically, somebody should claim one of these workstations. Oh, somebody did claim that one. Do you see that? Let's see. All right, buddy. I know lag is getting us, but sorry I got a little quiet there. All right. That's what I like to see. Okay. Now, obviously, lectern is next. Because somebody linked to it. No, lectern is not going to be next, huh? Okay, if you guys say so. It is going to go on like this until I have them all done. So I'm actually going to do that off camera, and I'm going to bring up chat, and I'll answer questions for another 10-15 minutes. Because no one wants to see me sit here for, I don't know, an hour probably, and work my way through those workstations. Yeah, linking stuff with this much lag is really awful, and I don't want to do that on screen. It works exactly like I'm showing you. It will be so incredibly boring for each and every one of you that you will want to stab your eyes out, and I don't want that for any of you. Let's see. Where am I at? Village center matters. That's right. Let's see how. Is it a timer? Okay, here we are. Random chance. Village center matters to have golems spawn in the right range. 16 by 6 by 16. 6 vertically. And I want to have them spawn in the water stream so they can die and I collect the iron. I don't want them to spawn down here where the villagers are. Got it. Why do you like iron farm so much? When I first joined Tech Rock, I was primarily a mob farmer. And I got interested in iron farms because I saw a few of the popular YouTubers would post these iron farms and they would quote rates and quote mechanics, and I wanted to learn how to do the testing that I thought that they were doing. And when I started testing and I started building stuff and I started doing stuff, I found out that the things they were saying in their videos weren't true at all. And I teamed up with a guy named Orr from Orr TV, and we would just test like crazy. We would post our results. We would post downloads and pictures, and we would just be like, listen, like something's up here. Like this is not what we're being told is not the truth. And that's actually why this channel started. This channel started as a place to post videos because when I would post these things, I would go, listen, this person on YouTube is saying this, and that's not true. And people would go, you don't understand. You need to go back and watch the video. You know, who are you? You're just some new guy that has been here for 2 weeks. And so, like, I needed a place to post these videos so that, like, I could prove what I was saying was true. And that's a lot of the reason why I do the videos the way I do them is that I want to prove what I'm saying, and then I'll show you how to build it. What do you like? And after I got into it, I learned about how the iron farms worked and how the villages worked, and like it's a huge rabbit hole. I mean, like just the way the villages work, and I mean not just iron farms, but raid farms and crop farms, and the breeding, and I mean it's a million things to do with villages. Why do you like iron farm so much? Well, okay, I just answered that one. Let's see. Would building a non-efficient iron farm like iron or gunpowder be worth it if I don't need 20 stacks an hour of gunpowder or 400 items of iron and just need a little? Yeah, I mean, the if you build a single layer with 10 villagers and 20 beds and 10 workstations, you won't get 400. You'll get about 230 to 250. So if you don't need 400, then I recommend that you don't build a farm you're not going to use all the resources from. Villagers have really in-depth mechanics. That's exactly right. Because they are decent for iron. Smoothing table needed an axe makes more sense with classic texture pack. Yes. I do like the new texture pack that I believe his name is Jappa. I might be saying that wrong, but I like the new textures and I don't want them to change them back. Because everything new is scary and sucks, and everything that we have now is awesome. And that's how the life works. Building a slower and more efficient farm would be beneficial if you don't need. That's right. Exactly right. The collection would be more complicated, and the rates wouldn't be boosted too much. Same time zone as me. Yeah, Central American time zone. CST, Central Standard Time. What's your favorite villager trades? Any recommendations? I'm a big fan of the armorer. I die quite often, and I like being able to buy gear. Mending is a good one. I like buying diamond armor. If I die in lava, if I die somehow, and I just 10 seconds later I'm full geared up. Masons for brick, quartz, and terracotta. Yeah, I believe you can do quartz out of the new piglins. What do you call it? Bartering. See ya, bye, adios, bye bye. Best builders for iron farms and the gold XP farm, in my opinion, always is easily a ton of Fletchers for string and clerics for rotten flesh. That's not bad advice right there. It's not bad advice at all. Hi, which of your iron farms is working, please? Any of them that do not say the word broken in the title. The last one I made was with the 21 villagers on the corners. Last time I checked, that one had stopped working. It only stopped working because it doesn't have... Thank you for hiding whatever that was. It only stopped working because it doesn't have workstations. Pretty sure that one still works. It would work if it had workstations. Use the one that said 115, 116. Yeah, that's correct. Villagers are about the only farms that I do that are large. Tallest farm I've built is probably the insta-kill single village raid farm, and the widest I'm going to build is the quintuple iron farm. If you don't need 10 villages, you can most assuredly build 5. Oh Lord, where we at? Let's see. Yeah, Zundershev totally broke this iron farm. He was trying to redo the trades and bringing in additional villagers. Which I did support, and I told him I would fix it, which is what I'm doing now. Linking stuff with this was like is awful. Or one module of his 10 stack. Zendovchev broke it, that's right. Blame Zendovchev, that's right. Good night, peeps. Good night, TacoDude. Sorry we didn't get the tour done. Maybe another time. It's mending on a realm. Took forever. Yeah, the lag is what takes forever. I show things in videos, and sometimes I speed things up, and sometimes I cut out things waiting. Because if I don't, the video will be 2 hours, and people will complain the video's 2 hours. But if I don't show it, then people don't understand that sometimes it takes forever. Met a lot of new helpful people today. Thanks, Olga. I'm very glad to put people in touch with people who can help them. I've had my share of ice stabbing for the week by moving just 2 villagers. I completely understand sometimes it is that way. Probably are villager scare mechanics ever come to Bedrock? I would say no, and I hope they never do. However, you never know. We don't need them. Our villagers are laggy enough as they are. They don't need additional things to do, and they don't need additional code added to their JSONs and their hard-coded areas. I hope scary mechanics never come. It's not balanced for Java What sense does it make that you need 10 villagers and it makes a certain amount of iron? And suddenly 3 villagers plus a zombie make 1 billion iron. That makes no sense. It's not balanced. It's too OP. If they do bring it, I hope the scare mechanic is that it is slower than a regular iron farm, which would make sense, and that would be balanced. If 10 villagers make a certain amount of iron, 3 villagers shouldn't make more. That doesn't make any sense. People explaining how the farms work in tutorials are amazing. It helps so much. A lot of times when people don't explain it, it's because they don't know how it works. They got it from somewhere else. Or they watched a different tutorial that didn't explain it, and then they modify the tutorial, and it goes all the way down, turtles all the way down. Villager scare mechanics are never coming to Bedrock if I have anything to say about it. If I have anything to say about it, they won't, for sure, but no one ever asks me. They just do, and then right here, Rufus Atticus. Go like his YouTube channel, like and subscribe. Go join his Discord. Find the link in my Fat Stacks video. You will learn insanely useful things there. Everything from code digging to, the things that you see on this Discord, you will not see anywhere else. And if you do see them, they came from there. So go like his YouTube channel. He is probably, and this is not an exaggeration, and this is not a critique of anyone else. He is probably the smartest person playing Minecraft Bedrock by a lot. And he has less than 1,000 subscribers, which is a travesty of justice. Let's see, I need 10 villagers storage. Where am I at? Let's see. Have a great night. Thanks for the time to answer questions and help understand mechanics better. I'm always glad to help. I don't need to build 10 villages, but the other hand I need 1 iron. But yeah, you gotta make a choice. Hello, old guy. I'm a sentient octopus. Well, glad to meet you, sentient octopus. Oh, look at Carp coming in clutch with the dad jokes. I need 10 village storage. Nice Carp. That's right. Annoyingly encouraged the 2 villagers that caused me to stab my eyes glitch out. That I think mentioned it on TechRock or on AA before. I have been so insanely busy, and AA and TechRock have been so busy. It is. I know that I miss so many messages. So if you are on a Discord and you want me to see something, the best way is to ping me. Sorry, there was a long line. The people weren't social distancing. Yeah. Please say Miha. Miha. Man, I don't know what you said, but if you got muted by Carp, that's not cool, bro. Thanks for the plug. Absolutely, man. I people who are at the top of their game, I have no problem promoting. This guy is one of the nicest guys you'll come across. Super smart. I cannot promote his stuff more. If you are not following him on YouTube, if you are not in his Discord, and you are a technical player, you are making a mistake with your life. I'm still learning the ways of human communication. Well, I trust Carp's judgment, and I hope you do a little better next time. It's okay. I was just saying as a general thing. Yeah. The Discords have been blowing up. I mean, there is a real need for knowledge that is not getting to the players. Players like Rufus Atticus, players like Yoda, players like myself, players like Navy Nexus, Dr. Jen Cyan, even players like Prowl, people like I'm failing with names here. People like Hazel, people like just go down the advanced automation roll call here. People like Kenneth Dew, we have a tremendous wealth of knowledge amongst all these players, and all these players specialize in one area or another. And this information is not getting out. These players have less than 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. These Discords have only a couple of thousand, and we are a community of tens of millions of players. And that isn't that means this information is not getting out. And if it gets out in a... Have you ever played the game Telephone, where one player whispers something in someone's ear, and then they whisper it in someone's ear, and by the time it gets around, it's wrong? I see that a lot. I see a lot of good information start out, and I see it on one YouTube channel, and then I see the next YouTube channel copy it, and copy, and a copy of a copy. And by the time it gets to that fifth copy, a lot of the information is wrong. What is the smart guy channel's name? His name is Rufus Atticus. I just realized I don't have the chat up. My bad. His name is Rufus Atticus. Sorry, I was promoting the logo of Advanced Automation. His name is Rufus Atticus. That is his YouTube channel right there. Go subscribe, smash that bell, all the things that regular YouTube people say. If you go to my Fat Stacks video, you'll find a link to his Discord and all the Discords. Yeah, Rufus is so smart. Hazel is so smart. Go follow Hazel's channel. Hazel does. She is working on some, and you'll find this in Rufus's Discord. Hazel is working on some seeds that where essentially the seed is broken and chunks repeat one after the other. And if you can find things with treasure chests or witches' huts or just whatever, I mean, it's unlimited loot. It is insane, the stuff that these people work on. And this information is not getting to the public. And I know with the iron farms that I make that I'm slowly gaining traction in the community. And more people know my name. But I want the people that you don't know their names. I want you to know their names. I want the information that they have to get out to the public. I should report that. Silent Whisper, I will say that he is a technical player and he makes great videos. However, he is not the most technical player. You're not going to find cutting edge technology there. I don't have a problem with Silent. He has earned some of the things that people have said about him. But you are not going to find the cutting edge technology there for sure. His videos are great. I watch some of his videos, I'm not going to lie. I watch the Bug Rock of the Week. It is a great place to keep up on what is going on as far as bugs. But if you're looking for cutting edge technology, right here, Rufus Atticus. Like that ding button. That's right, like the ding button. The broken seeds are epic. Yeah, that is crazy stuff. The best farms on Bedrock, in my opinion, are from people under, yeah, for sure. People who you don't know their names, it's because they are doing the research, they are doing the testing, they are not making 5 videos a week. People who make a video every other day with the production quality that I see a lot of people make that have hundreds of thousands of subscribers. Guess what? It takes a long time to do that editing. It takes a long time to make those thumbnails. That stuff takes time, and people who are doing the research, people who are doing the testing, people who do the code digging, people who design the things that eventually come through, you filter through all these other channels. They can't have to do. One of the best mob farmers you'll find anywhere, him and Dr. Jan Tyen, they make less videos than anyone else I know. I've got 9 subs. You probably are. You're probably amazing. This guy right here, probably an amazing player. TB on the block. Is that tuberculosis or is that truly Bedrock? You're the goat with all the really technical stuff. I am only as good as my testing and as good as the players that I surround myself with. Hi, Peter Carroll. Ken is almost at 1,000. Yeah, but that's my point. Like, he's been making videos for. I mean, he is one of the admin of Tech Rock. If that tells you how long he's been a player, how long he's been a technical player. He has been grinding away, making farms and making researching and testing, and I mean that is my point. He makes almost no videos per year. Just find out my initials not tuberculosis. Okay, well that's good to know because we're social distancing, buddy. So if you got tuberculosis, you need to social distance. But I'm glad that it's not tuberculosis and that you are going to be great. Silent is a gateway to the technical side, not its pinnacle. That is the best way that I could describe it. That is, you are absolutely correct. Silent does a lot of technical stuff, but you are not going to find the cutting edge there. Let's see. Yodoff was still in single digit subscribers when he posted the one about fastest raid farm. Plenty of other examples. That's exactly my point. Yodoff he's also a code digger like Rufus Atticus. And these guys are invaluable to the community. And they are outside of the Discords and the technical community. No one knows who they are. These guys work for free. They tirelessly answer people's questions. They do this stuff at no benefit to themselves. They work tirelessly. They work selflessly. They must enjoy it, obviously, or they wouldn't do it. But like my point is that as a community, we have to do better. We have to do better of promoting ourselves, promoting others. It costs me nothing to promote these people. However, it boosts them. It boosts me. A rising tide lifts all boats equally. Yeah, you can't trust the YouTube algorithm. That's exactly right. If you watch a video by a very popular channel, that's all that it will ever show you. You won't find, it doesn't know that Kenneth Dude's Guardian Farms are some of the best in the world. It doesn't know that. It only knows that, hey, 50,000 people watched this other video. You probably want to watch it also. So it won't recommend Kenneth Dude to you. You have to search him out. And the community has to do a better job of promoting that stuff. Let's see. 1150. What is that? 1158? Right down here in the corner. Sorry, I was looking at my other screen. Oh God, good guy. Any oh God content is really good to build. Skippy deserves some of the hate he gets. I've said this like 2 or 3 times now, just even during the stream, but I say this all the time. He deserves some of the hate he gets. He only deserves a fraction of it. And by that I mean that he credits people, but he most of the time credits the wrong person. So people think that he steals their designs. Skippy provides a service, and he attempts to boost smaller channels. But because he's not necessarily a part of the community, he doesn't hang out in the Discords, and I understand why he doesn't, because he would get so much hate. And I would like to change that, actually. And, right, exactly. He found me through Skippy. Skippy built one of my iron farms. He credited me properly, and I have no problem with that. I have told anyone if they want to build one of my designs and make a video about it, the only thing I request is they credit me. And I found next through searching up Zero Tick Cactus Farm, and that's how I found everyone else. And that's why I promote. That's why I put links. That's why I do things. Because when you search out Zero Tick, you find Navy Nexus. You also find me, and you also find other people. When you start linking, when you start meshing the community, that helps boost the algorithm. But back to Skippy, he tries to credit someone. But a lot of times someone will go to him and say, Skippy, I built this farm. And Skippy will look at it and go, that's fantastic, John 2 and 9-8. And in the meantime, that farm belongs to Navy Nexus, or it belongs to Dr. Jan Cyan, or it belongs to whoever. And can you join my server? This is a realm, and you can join if you join the AA Discord and apply. And Skippy will credit John 298, not knowing that that farm belongs to someone else. And he doesn't really look too hard. I will say that. So that is where he deserves a little bit of the hate, because he doesn't look too hard. But I joined and got banned 15 minutes later from just saying hi. That is a lot. Oh, from Skippy. The Skippy doesn't look too hard, and that's where he deserves a little bit of the hate. But the hate should be directed at the person who he credited because they came to him with a lie. And it's not necessarily his fault. Kind of join your server. You need to join the AA Discord and apply. This is why I promote other channels, because it not only helps me, it helps them. And I would like to say it's 100% selfless, and for the most part it is, but Skippy started threatening to ban random people one day. Once again, Skippy gets a lot of hate he doesn't deserve. And if people came to my channel, to my Discord, to my whatever, and constantly threw hate at me, I might be upset and I might start banning people randomly too. My friend told me about you. Skippy is a person like me, like you. He's not a robot. He's not a monster. He is the boogeyman that people tell stories about. Skippy will steal your farm. That's what people say. And it's not. Team Stampy checking in. Yeah, it's not necessarily true. Right. Skippy is a lazy journalist. Exactly. That is pretty accurate. He's not a thief. He's not coming to your channel to steal your farm. People are saying, I built this. Look at me. Because they want that easy boost. He's a father too. Skippy is not the boogeyman. Skippy is not a monster. He is not the man coming to steal your likes and subscribers. This is part of the problem, that the community splits in these little groups of my group versus your group. And of course he does. We split in these little groups of my group versus your group. Yeah, Team Zoom right here. I don't mean to call people out by name, but since I didn't do it, I'll disagree with it. That is the issue right there. But Skippy is not the boogeyman coming to steal your farms and steal your subscribers. He is a symptom of a problem that the Bedrock community is not a single community. We don't support each other. We don't promote each other. We split in these little groups and hide in our corners, and nobody talks to this group and this group versus that group. And I'm for real. I am done with it. I am done with all of this group versus that group business. Yeah, stop dehumanizing Skippy. Skippy's a guy. That's exactly right. I don't, in the AA Discord, I don't tolerate any of that. We aren't going to talk bad about Silent. We aren't going to talk bad about Skippy. We aren't going to talk bad about this group or that group. If you have an idea, if you have a farm that you want someone to, if you want to ask about it, we will tell you what we think of the farm. But the person, we aren't going to degrade the person. Exactly. Bedrock players need to get woke. The Java community, they vote as a single community. And when their game gets broken by the devs, they rally and the game gets changed back how they want to. And we need to do more of that. We need to promote videos. We need to promote channels, and we need to unite as a single community and make. I think it's wrong. I think parody's wrong, but I want to make Bedrock better and not necessarily the same as Java. That's exactly right. I've talked a lot about words that people misuse, and I see the word toxic thrown around a lot. No, they didn't ask me not to use their logo. I didn't ask. I thought of it at the last minute and didn't have time to I don't know Foxy well enough. I would have gone through a couple of other people. I know that Foxy's the owner of all those logos, so I don't use people's content without asking, so I didn't have time to go through all the channels. I only know a handful of the truly Bedrock guys. I didn't have time to go through all the proper channels to ask to to use their logo. And if any of them, I will be gladly promote Truly Bedrock. I don't have a problem. Like I said, I'm really over all of this group versus that group. If you are a bad person, of course I will have a problem with you, but I don't believe in this group is better than that group. This group sucks. This group is that. This group is that. I don't believe in that. I am. It has gotten to the point where I'm tired of it. I don't want to see people do that, and I don't want to promote it. My voice is a little draggy, like I said. That my allergies have been kind of bad today. Let's hope it's not the corona, but I think it's just allergies because the wind has been so bad. No, they didn't. They absolutely didn't ignore me. I speak to. Rufus knows that a lot of the Truly Bedrock guys are in his Discord, and they're in Tech Rock, and I chat with a few of them from time to time. So yeah, they didn't ignore me. I just didn't have time to ask, and I don't use people's content without asking. Let's see. I think that the way Bedrock started is a mixture of platforms, segmented the community, and it'd be hard to get one. That is a lot of the problem. But I'm like I said, I'm done with it, and I just want to promote a single community. Yeah, toxic. Man, Britney Spears, boy, she's been on TikTok and she's looking a little rough these days. I don't mean to talk bad about Britney Spears, but I mean, don't get me wrong, still would, but I mean, she looking a little rough. Right, 70% of the stuff. That's right. 70% of the leading edge of technology you won't find on YouTube. Yeah, the 80-wheeler killer is fun. Right there. That's the guy that designed the 80-wheeler killer for advanced automation. I was talking about the word toxic. That's one of those words that people throw around. It's a little bit of the emperor has no clothes kind of deal, where if someone who is being toxic can throw the word out that you're being toxic first, then of course you just are assumed to have been the toxic person. And the word toxic has no meaning. 89 portals, bam, good. The word toxic has no meaning. People throw the word toxic around like it's water. I mean, they use it so often that it doesn't mean what they think it means anymore. It's like the word literally. Ban portal spammers. For sure. For sure, ban portal spammers. But the word toxic means nothing. And if a community was toxic, I wouldn't be part of it. I would leave that community. So I haven't been in any. Wow, Truck Central. I don't know what you said, buddy, but Brendan's new song mood ring is the bomb diggity. That's right. Man, I am from a generation where Britney Spears, that was the jam, man. I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, toxic is literally efficient. That's right. Let's see. I was going to be 64 till you change it. We'll be building. Let's see what else we got. I guess that's it. It's after midnight. I've been trying not to stream after midnight, so I'm going to wrap it up because I am done playing. I mean, I'm going to finish the Iron Farm off screen, but nobody wants to sit here and watch me play workstations for an hour. But I appreciate everybody joining the stream, and I enjoy hanging out with everybody. This is literally why I enjoy streaming so much. Is just the chatting. I would sit here and watch chat and not even play the game. The chatting is the best part of streaming, and if you can build a community where people can be in your chat and you can talk to them, this is the best part of streaming is right here. Like this over here is okay, but the community, the talking with people, the chatting, the answering questions, the promoting people, this is the best part of streaming right here. And I have a lot of things coming up, some surprises that people won't necessarily know about. Anybody can call themselves a good mob farm. Yeah. Do I like bread? Of course I like bread. Who doesn't like bread? Like I'm be like, oh bro, I'm doing keto this week. I can't have no bread. Like no, I love bread. Who doesn't love bread? let's see, you can have people like me getting decent rates with it. Bad mob farms are easier. Good mob farms are harder. That is the change in 1.16. Uh, well, I get to see content with Olga in it for another 5 minutes and 32 seconds. Maybe. But chat has picked up, so maybe. Great stream as always. I joined the Discord, so yes, see you around. How do you know I'll watch Linking Villagers? No one will watch it. I don't even I don't want to watch it. Time to hop on Rufus' channel for the Wither Killer. Wish me luck. It's absolutely great videos. Rufus his stuff is great. Catch you next stream. I appreciate everyone stopping by. That's right. Hashtag Bird Gang. All right, man. Everybody, I appreciate you coming in. I always concerned myself with streaming. I didn't think I would enjoy it. I thought that my stream would be one of those streams where the guy plays the game and no one talks to him and he just sits there in silent and you join and it's so quiet. Later, good night, Rufus. And the community has responded and has been amazing. I appreciate each and every single person that joins my stream. I'm great, man. I'm great. I am great, but I have to end the stream now. So I apologize if you're just now joining. Join the anti-portal movement. I am a staunch supporter of the anti-portal movement. I don't know what Blanc said, but I let's hope it was all right. I once built a mob farm designed by myself, took a lot of slabs and torches. I'll report back with the rates when. If you design something and you bring it to Discord, people will tell you how to make it better. There is no worries. People will be nice. They'll be like, hey, if you do this couple of things right here, you could double your rates or whatever. Bring your stuff to the Discord. You can post pictures and videos and people will help you. People much smarter than me. By Olga, I like to play the streams while flattening areas. That is what I do a lot of times. I will throw on some TV on the second screen and some Rick and Morty, some South Park until Hulu dropped it just recently, and I'll just mine for hours, flatten areas, dig tunnels. I mean, yeah, people have seen what I've done. I am a terraformer. Ban portal movement. We're talking about portal tiles for mob farms. We are against portal tiles. We old guys got to stick together with all these young pups. That's right. That is one of the things that, my God, I am a rambler. I told y'all 10 minutes ago I was going to stop streaming. We old guys got to stick together. Once I started gaining a little traction on my YouTube channel and people started asking me how old I was, the thing that was most surprising to me was how many people said, hey, I'm your age. Hey, I'm a little older. Hey, I'm about your age. And when I start clicking on the analytics of my videos, these videos trend very old. People always claim that Bedrock is just full of kids, and it's not. It is a vast community from every age of between 4 and 80. I mean, it spans the range. It is not spans the range. My God, words are hard. Oh, it's Ham. Oh, look at there. It's Ham. Oh, people in Nexus Discord will be glad to see Ham still alive. In Mass Stream, I said I might build my own computer. Change plans. I'm just getting my current 10-year-old set up for 12 gigs RAM. GeForce GX 720. That is more than enough to play Minecraft. That's right, Ham. Boy, everybody right here. King Boss Bob, he is part of Navy Nexus Discord. He's in AA. He's in a bunch of Discords. Everybody knows who Ham is. We all suck at goodbyes. It's okay. I appreciate that. Yeah, we picked up a bunch of new members in Exploit, and assuming we ever update to 1.16, I will be playing and promoting them also. And yeah, big things to come, man. Like there's a lot of big stuff coming up. I hate to ditch out now that Ham is here, and but I have to go. There was a time in PE when I flattened the whole map. I on Minecraft Xbox. I probably shouldn't show y'all my files. What was I doing? Let's see. Pictures. Xbox screenshots. I'm going to show you guys this picture. As you may notice, that is my name at the top of the leaderboard for Xbox 360. At one point in time, I had mined more blocks than anyone else in the entire world on Xbox. So if my mining credentials are ever questioned, just know that I have receipts. I got regular on Nexus Discord. I don't know why, but I have it. Probably because you are a regular. I host a community of older folks. Retirement home coming soon. I hope that's true, because it would be awesome. Wish I could play Minecraft on my computer. It only has like 2 gigabytes of RAM. If your computer only has 2 gigabytes of RAM, it will not run Windows 10, and so I don't know what you could possibly be doing. Epic Gamer Olga, thank you. Odd Flex. I don't have regular either. I really miss you guys. See you around here. I hope to be back someday. I'm doing all the tech things while I'm away, engineering a shop system. Man, if you had been on AA just last week, you could have probably won the challenge. Alright, I am going to end it now for sure. See you guys later. If you aren't in competition with me, be proud of everything you do.